Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Monday Reading Live. This is me, Vandana, joining you from 𝐻𝐿𝐻 Academy. How are you all? How was your weekend, the last weekend? How was it? I hope you're all doing good. So, I know you guys were waiting for the reading live session, so here it is. Okay, so in the in the previous live, we were discussing about the time management. So could you please comment how many minutes did you take to complete part A? Let me know it. Please comment something. How many minutes did you take to complete part A? Hi Jilmi, good afternoon. How are you? Okay, so today in this video also we will be dealing with the time management. Okay, so it is very important to look into this material within this time management. Hi Maya, how are you? Okay, so before moving to that material in detail, first of all let me tell you something regarding this time management. Okay, Binsi, good afternoon. 14 minutes. Okay, dear. So it's very important to finish the session within 8 minutes. Okay. All right. So we'll be dealing with the material. So today it is another day, a new material, and that is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So I'll show you the material here. Let's look into the new material, that is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Alright, so this is the material. In this material, as you can see here, we have 4 texts. Text A, text B, text C and text D. And as you can see here, there are a set of questions following these 4 texts. So, the 1 to 7 set of questions which can be called what? It's called match the following questions. And the rest of the question, that is 8 to 14, that can be called short answer questions. And the rest of the questions, that is 15 to 20, which can be called fill in the blanks questions. Okay? Yes. So again, I'm repeating the same question. May I know how many minutes did you take to complete part A? Okay, Jilbi, you took almost 12 minutes. Yeah, that's good. Through continuous practice, definitely you can reach 8 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. So then back with this material. So in the material, as you know, to complete part A, we need to follow a set of principles or a particular strategy that is called skimming and scanning method. So what do you know about this method, skimming and scanning, or this particular strategy? So what is skimming and scanning? What is skimming and scanning? Yes. Okay, skimming itself, which means speed reading or fast reading, whereas scanning, as you know, we will be searching for a particular kind of words or important words from this whole text. Okay, so when you read something, just catch something, important or like keywords. So what are the keywords from the session, from this text? What are the keywords? Okay, so the keywords which include all the headings, all the subheadings, all the numbers, all the signs and symbols, all the names, then all the abbreviations. So as you can see here, there is EDS, that is abbreviation of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So all the abbreviations that you can mark, as well as the words which is in italicized or bold letters, as well as something that indicates timing. Okay, so the words which will indicate timing you can mark from all these texts. So for example, I can say the words currently, presently, so previously, during, as well as early, delay, now, when. So these kind of words, all the words which indicate timing, as well as you can mark some words which is related to experiments. Okay, clinical observation, the word itself experiment, and also the words which indicate research topics. Okay, research related words also you can mark. For example, we can mark the word identification, asserting, as well as diagnosis. So these kind of words we can mark from the text. And when you read these 4 texts, always give special focus to the first and last line of each and every paragraph. It is very important. Okay, I'm not saying that you have to mark it, but I'm just saying just give a focus to the first and last line of each and every paragraph. As well as when they mention some kind of bullet points also, it is very important to look into. All right. Hope it is clear. Okay, actually every day this is a refreshment for you guys. So for the newcomers or for the fresh students, this will be a new thing or a fresh thing, I know that. But for the previous students or for my students, definitely this is a refreshment, okay, or a revise. All right, so let's deal with the material again. So here you can read along with me, and then you can mark what are the keywords from the 4 texts. So the first one, that is text A. Okay, Maya, Binsi, yes, Jinu, Reshma, Renju, good afternoon. Yes. Okay, so the first one, that is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is a condition that affects the connective tissues in your body. So from the first line itself, you can mark the word, okay, abbreviation, that is EDS. Okay, the full form is here, but it's okay. Then you can mark the abbreviation from the first line. Then affects the connective tissues in your body. So let's mark connective tissues. Then connective tissues support your organs and all parts of your body in place. They are made of 2 proteins. So as I mentioned, it is very important to mark all the numbers from each and every paragraph. So proteins, and the name of the protein they have mentioned here, collagen and elastin. So these are the 2 words or 2 names which indicates what are the proteins. Then EDS affects your body's ability to produce collagen the way it should. People with EDS have weaker collagen. So the word weaker, this means their connective tissue is not as strong as supportive as it should be. Then Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can affect any connective tissue in your body, including your cartilage, bones, blood, fat. Okay, this is not in in bullet points, but it's okay, you can mark these 4 words. Okay, then healthcare providers classify, the word classify, okay, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome into 13, again the number 13, based on where it affects you and the symptoms it causes. The most common types of cause symptoms like loose or unstable joints and fragile skin that tears easily. Some the word rare, types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause fatal complications, especially vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome that affects your blood vessels. So these are the important keywords from text A. Okay, as you can see, almost 11 or 12 keywords. Okay, and then we are moving to the next text. Okay, so please tell me what are the keywords from text B. Any idea? Yes. What are the keywords from text B? Ranju, could you please tell me what are the keywords from text B? Are you there? Hi Sarala, good afternoon. Yes, what are the keywords from text B? So there is a pictorial, okay? As you know, one of the text will be a pictorial. So major and minor, very good, very good. So those are the 2 headings, right? Major criteria, minor criteria. So we can mark major, minor. Then what else? Diagnosis, very good, very good. So the word diagnosis we can mark, yes. Then anything else? Okay. Yes, just focus on the points, okay? Even though it is not in bullet points, but still it is in points. 1, 2, then on the right side I have mentioned almost 9 points. Okay, so just read it very carefully, and that's that. Okay, then we are moving to, yes, so we are moving to the next one, that is text C. There is a title which is very important, that is complications. So what are the complications will be dealing in text C. So what are the complications? Dislocations are the most common complication of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Dislocation is the medical term for bones in one of your joints being pushed out of their usual place, never try to push a joint back into place on your own if you think you have a dislocation. Go to the emergency room. So again, there is an abbreviated form. Right away, you may need surgery to repair dislocation. Some types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause life-threatening complications. Vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause blood vessels to rupture. This can lead to dangerous internal bleeding and stroke. So what are the complications it can cause? People with these types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome also have a higher risk of organ rupture. The most common types of organ rupture are intestines and a pregnant person's uterus. So another complications, your risk of complications depend on which type of EDS you have. Complications can include, and these are the complications. Just focus on these 5 points, okay? Problems with the valves that push blood through your heart, severe spine curvature or scoliosis, thin corneas in your eyes, buffed or curved limbs, teeth and gum problems. So these are the other problems related to EDS. And then finally we are moving to the last text. It is all about the treatment. So what are the treatment? Okay, as we know, when you deal with a lot of materials, it will be very clear for you that each and every material have some kind of, a particular topic or a particular information will be there. For example, suppose if the topic is all about dermatitis. Okay, as I already told you in the previous classes, if it is all about dermatitis, text A will be dealing with what is dermatitis and what are the symptoms maybe. Okay, and in text B, maybe it is all about what are the about the prevalence. Okay, about the prevalence and all about the medical conditions related to this particular disease condition. And maybe in part C, it's all about a pictorial, maybe a chart or a table or a diagram, something else. It is a pictorial. It will be a pictorial. And when you move to part D or text D, you can see what? Maybe it is all about the outcome. Okay, what are the treatment options? So something else. So definitely after continuous doing this every day, each and every material, different types of material, definitely you will get an idea what is part A. Okay, so what is text A? It will be in text B and in text C as well as in text D. So that's that. So coming back to text D, here it is all about treatment. What are the treatment for EDS? So the first one is physical therapy, then exercise to build your muscle tone and improve your condition. Stronger muscles can help prevent your joints from popping out of place. Helpful activities can include walking. So what are the activities? Low impact aerobics, swimming or biking. Physical therapy is especially important for kids living with EDS. So this particular one, physical therapy, it is for children, or we can say kids. Then the second one, that is occupational therapy. You can learn to use techniques or special tools that make getting through your everyday life easier. An occupational therapist, so name of a person, occupational therapist, can also show you ways to prevent hurting yourself and give you tips and reduce stress. And then what is next? Braces or other assistive devices such as wheelchair or scooter to make getting around easier. Then calcium and vitamin D supplements to help strengthen your bones. Another medication or another treatment options. Then over-the-counter drugs to help with joint pain. If those don't help, your doctor may prescribe a stronger medication. Then the final one is a surgery to help repair joints is also an option because it comes with risk. Your doctor will likely not suggest it unless other treatments prove unsuccessful. So these are the keywords which I have marked. Okay. So that's that. Okay, complications, yes, Reshma. Okay. Ma'am, could you please explain how to clear part A without headings and subheadings, like only paragraph? Yes. So if there is no heading and if there is no subheading, definitely you have other keywords, right? Okay, that doesn't matter whether there is heading or subheading. As you can see here, in text B and in text A, there is no heading or there is no subheading. Okay, but see, again I've marked some other keywords. Okay, so what are the other keywords? Definitely you can mark some numbers, okay, signs and symbols, names, then what else? All the abbreviations, italicized and bold letters. Okay, so when you read, definitely you will understand what are the keywords that I have to mark. Okay, and after a lot of reading sessions or after a lot of practices, definitely you can gain that particular knowledge or particular information. Okay, definitely. Okay, Soumya, so we have other keywords to complete this session. Okay, then we'll be moving to, okay, thank you, we'll be moving to the questions. Okay, so what are the questions? First, it's 1 to 7, which is called match the following questions. Okay, for each question 1 to 7, decide which text, whether it is A, B, C or D, the information comes from. You may use only letter more than once. Okay, then in which text you find information about. So when you read, after reading all these things by applying skimming and scanning method, then we will be moving to the first set of questions, that is 1 to 7, match the following questions. Okay, we are just identifying in which text that particular answer lies. Okay, with skimming or with speed reading. So the first question is all about the risk of difficulties lies on the category of EDS. Okay, so it is very clear, right? Complications, the risk of difficulties. So without even reading or without even moving to that text above, the previous text, we can answer to the question that is from text C. Because why? The title itself you have marked complications. So that answer is text C. Okay, so when you read the question, it's important to mark the keywords from the question also. Clear? When you read something, just mark the whatever you are reading. So reading should be a practice, okay? It should be a habit. So when you read something, just mark the keywords each and every time. So when you read the question in this reading module, it is very important to mark all the keywords from the question, and it shouldn't be more than 3. Okay, so within the stipulated period of time, we are just reading everything just to understand the question, and we are just marking each and every keywords just to understand the question. So here, for example, my keywords, risk, okay, then difficulties, category. So these 3 are my keywords from the question. Okay, so we have only 8 minutes. So within this 8 minutes, we can't mark a lot of keywords from the question. So just remember, just mark 3, maximum of 3 keywords from each and every question. Alright. Then second question. Any idea what will be the answer to the second question? Question number 2. Tell me what are the keywords? Outcomes of vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So where is it mentioned? Vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So my keywords are outcomes. Okay, and as you know, vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So where is it mentioned? Any idea? Outcomes of the syndrome, complications of the syndrome. So again, that is from text C. Okay, yes, outcome, that is from text C. As you can see here, where is it mentioned? In the second paragraph, they have mentioned very clearly some types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause life-threatening complications. Vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So that is the keywords from the question. That is one type of vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause blood vessels to rupture. This can lead to dangerous internal bleeding and stroke. Okay, so the answer should be text C. Clear? Okay, so the third question, aids to relieve joint pain associated with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay, aids, what do you mean by aids? Okay, aids, which means help, assist to relieve joint pain, then associated with the EDS. So my keywords from the question, aids, then joint pain, and the third one is associated. So which is the measure, helping measure that can be connected with EDS? Any idea? What is the answer? Third one, aids to relieve pain, aids to relieve joint pain associated with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. No. See, here in the question it is all about the helping method or the treatment, right? So where is it mentioned? Yes, very good. That is from text D. There they have mentioned about the treatment. Okay, so where is it mentioned about the treatment? Over the, see, the second last point, over the counter drugs to help with joint pain. So these are the keywords, right? Help. Instead of aids, help. Joint pain is there. If those don't help, your doctor may prescribe a stronger medication. So that is the aid. Okay, so that answer should be text D. Then fourth one, commonly present multifarious Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So multifarious is that is the only keyword which I am marking from the fourth question. So after reading the word multifarious, I know which means what. What is multifarious? Okay, so where is it mentioned? The multifarious, fourth one, which is types, different types. Okay, so that is from text A. As we can see here, it's all about different types. Okay, healthcare providers classify Ehlers-Danlos syndrome into 13 types based on where it affects you and the symptoms it causes. Okay, so the answer should be text A. Very good, Ranju. That is from text A. Very good, Reshma. Text A is the answer. Okay, clear. Fifth one. Hesitation by the doctor to prefer surgery to contrive Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay, hesitation by the doctor to prefer surgery. So these are my keywords: hesitation, surgery, contrive. So what is the answer? For the fifth question, again, that is all about, they are talking about the treatment, right? So we can move to the last one. See, surgery to help repair joints is also an option, but because it comes with risk, your doctor will likely not, which means the doctor is showing some hesitation, right? So likely not suggest it unless other treatments prove unsuccessful. So that answer is from text D. Sixth one, prevalence. So where is it mentioned? The spreadness or the prevalence, and that is from text A. See the last line. Experts estimate that 1 in 5,000 people has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So that is all about the prevalence. Okay, prevalence. Then the last one from the set of 1 to 7 questions. Important components associated to evaluate the affairs of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay, so components, affairs. So these are my keywords. So where is it mentioned, the important components associated to evaluate the affairs of EDS? Any idea what are the important components? Okay, so as you can see here from text B, these are the components: major criteria, minor criteria, which can be called this criterias. Okay, important components in relation with EDS. So that answer is what? It is text B. Very good, text B. Yes. Yes, Nikita, sixth one is text A. Very good, Jilmi. Seventh one, text B. Ranju, text B. Reshma, very good, good attempt. Okay, so that's all about 1 to 7. Any doubts regarding the 1 to 7 set of questions? Match the following? No. Okay, so I'll be moving to the second set of questions, that is from 8 to 14. 7 out of 7, very good. Okay. Okay, so 8 to 14, that's all about short answer questions. Okay, so the first question, so before moving to the question, it is very important to understand about the instruction. So what is the important instruction here they've mentioned? It's all about you can write the answer within a word or a short phrase. So what do you mean by a word? A word itself is a word. So what do you mean by a short phrase? A short phrase, which means combination of word. Okay, combination of not word, words. So so that is a maximum of 3 words. Okay, short phrase, which means a number of words can be called that as a short phrase. But in this module, in this reading module, short phrase, which means yes, maximum 3 words. Very good, Jilmi. So maximum of 3 words. Okay. So the first question is, mention the notable areas that undergo rupture following the vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So these are my keywords. Okay, notable, which is important, rupture, okay, and vascular EDS. So where is it mentioned about the important areas that undergo rupture? Any idea? Definitely it will be in the risk factors or complications, that is from text C. And what is the answer? Any idea? Okay, people with, so you can look into the third paragraph. Okay, people with these types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome also have a higher risk of organ rupture. So that word itself is mentioned here, rupture. The most common types of organ rupture are intestines and a pregnant person's uterus. So as you know, short phrase should be maximum of 3 words. So the answer should be intestines, uterus. Okay, so that answer is intestines. Okay, first of all you can write intestines, then put a comma. Okay, and next you can write uterus. Intestines, uterus should be the answer. Okay, got it right? Yes. Then the very next question, 9th one. Name the management, so we need the name, method which is vital, again, which means important, crucial, okay, for the children, so kids, enduring from EDS, suffering from EDS. So what is the name of the management or the method? It is important for children enduring from EDS. Any idea? So that is from text D. That is from text D. Okay. From the first point itself, they have mentioned all about this children. So where is it? The last line. Physical therapy, okay, is especially important for children or kids with EDS. So the kids or the word children and EDS, these are the keywords. So answer should be physical therapy. Okay, answer is physical therapy. Okay, then 10th one, the ideal method to repair dislocation. So what is the important method? Okay, to repair dislocation. So I'm just marking only 2 keywords, ideal, repair. Okay, so what is the ideal method to repair dislocation? And that is also from text C. Okay, so see, go to the emergency room or ER right away. You may need a surgery to repair dislocation. So answer should be surgery from text C. Okay, surgery should be the answer. And what about the next one, 11th one? What is the important criteria? So it is very easy. The criteria, definitely that criteria will be in text B. Okay, associated other than generalized joint hypermobility and skin hyperextensibility to ascertain, which means to find out EDS. So definitely it should be in text B. Any idea what is the answer, Reshma? What is the criteria? Any idea? What will be the criteria from text B? Any idea? What will be the criteria? So that answer is, along with marked hyperextensibility and something. So that answer is atrophic scarring. Okay, so the answer should be atrophic scarring. And next one, which protein production can result in EDS? So when you read text A, okay, you will get an idea about what are the proteins which is or associated with EDS. Protein, EDS. So I'm just moving to text A, okay, and as you can see here, which is that protein? They have mentioned two proteins here, collagen and elastin. Okay, so EDS affects your body's ability to produce collagen the way it should. People with EDS have weaker collagen. Okay, so the answer should be collagen. So that is COLLAGEN. Collagen should be the answer. Okay. Then the next one, 13th one. What are the assistive devices used by the patients of EDS to make getting around easier? So what are the assistive devices? So my keywords, assistive devices. Any idea? 13th one, what will be the answer? What are the assistive devices? So again, assistive devices which will help you to get out from this EDS, right? So definitely it comes under the treatment. So where is treatment mentioned? That is in text D. So what are the assistive devices? So you can see the third point, braces or other assistive devices. So what are the assistive devices? Such as a wheelchair or scooter. So these are the assistive devices. So you can write wheelchair or scooter. Very good, Jilmi. Yes, Reshma, wheelchair or scooter. Very good. Yes, Nikita, Jobida, very good. Okay, wheelchair or scooter should be the answer. Okay, good. Okay, so moving to the next one. Yes, Ranju, wheelchair or scooter. Very good, very good. Okay, 14th one. Yes, what about the 14th question? What are your keywords from 14th? Question number 14th. Name of the protein made by the connective tissue other than collagen. Other than collagen, what is the next one? Protein. Very good. It's a very easy question, right? Elastin. So the answer should be elastin from text A. ELASTIN. Elastin should be the answer. Okay. So that's the end of 14 question. 8 to 14 question. Short answer questions. Okay. So now the final set of questions, that is 15 to 20. Again the same instructions. Okay. Complete each of these sentences 15 to 20 with a word or a short phrase from one of the texts. Each answer may include words, numbers or both. Okay. So question number 15. The patients are advised to take dash supplements to help strengthen your bones. So what is the answer? They are advised to take something dash supplements to help strengthen your bones. So what is the answer? Okay, we are taking something, so which comes under the treatment, right? They are taking some medication or something, I have no idea. Okay, so what are they? So that is calcium and vitamin D. Very good, very good. Okay, so you guys got the correct answer. Jilmi, calcium and vitamin D. Reshma, yes, calcium and vitamin D. Jobida, yes. Anu, Renju, yes. Very good, very good. Exactly, that answer should be calcium and vitamin D from text D. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, then 16th one, the most common types of EDS. Types. Where is it mentioned, the types? Okay, cause symptoms like loose or unstable joints and dash that tears easily. Okay, so definitely types classification, that is from text A. Okay, so the second last paragraph, you can see the keywords here. See what is the answer? the most common types co-symptoms like loose or unstable joints and fragile skin. So that answer is fragile skin. Okay, that tears easily. So that answer should be fragile skin. Okay, yes. Then 17, complications. So no doubt it will be in text C. Associated with dash includes sprain, subluxation, dislocation, pain and flat feet. So where is it mentioned? Okay, complications associated with. So no, sorry, it is not in text C. That is from the criteria, major and minor criteria. So what are the complications associated with dash? Include sprain, subluxation. So these are the keywords from text B. Okay, so what are they? Any idea? It is? So what is the answer? Subluxation, yes. The keywords which are here from the 8th point. Okay, dislocation, pain, flat feet. So that answer should be complications associated, direct question, with joint hypermobility. So the answer should be joint hypermobility. Okay, so that is the answer, joint hypermobility. Okay, then the next one, 18th one, in dash we can learn to use techniques or special tools that make getting through your everyday life easier. Okay, so that is from which text? Text D. Okay, so what are the techniques and tools? So as you can see from the second paragraph, that is all about occupational therapy. So what is mentioned there in occupational therapy? Okay, you can learn to use. So that is the question. You can learn to use techniques or special tools that make getting through your everyday life easier. That answer should be occupational therapy. Okay, occupational therapy should be the answer. 19th one, healthcare providers classify Ehlers-Danlos syndrome into dash types based on where it affects you and the symptoms it causes. So classifications, direct answer again, that is 13. 13 should be the answer, 13 types. And the last one, vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause dash to rupture and can lead to dangerous internal bleeding and stroke. Okay, so what is the answer? It is complication, right? Rupturing and other complications. So that is from text C. Okay, so as you can see here from second paragraph, some types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome mentioned, right? Okay, can cause life-threatening complications. Vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome can cause blood vessels to rupture. Okay, so these are the keywords from the question. Dangerous, internal bleeding and stroke. So that answer is blood vessels. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that is all about 15 to 20. Any doubts within any of the questions? Clear? Okay, so if you have no doubts, let me conclude. Okay, so this was all about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So tomorrow again we will be dealing with another new topic, okay, at the same time. So hope you all are doing good and do each and every material, new material every day, okay. Try to understand and comprehend everything while you do this reading module. So that's all about today. Take care. Good day.